Bad trader. Wah, wah, wah. Well, the sun is shining on my face. Might have to try looking at ourselves from another direction. I like my new shirt I got in Vegas. A truer woe word was never spoken. Addicted. Pretty much to everything. Smoked for 20 years and I quit about 8 years ago because I didn't want to have to move into a smoker's house. Because I wanted to be able to live like a real person. I wanted to have real opportunities to talk to real people who weren't just highballing and lowballing, speedballing and brainballing and just crushing their potential. I still, well, I don't do much anymore. I'm an occasional puffer on the green tip, but I'm trying to keep that to realistic amounts, meaning I'm not going to let myself just do it all day long. But I'm enjoying the sun right now and my little shirt and relaxing. I'm going to go see some friends today. It's nice to have friends. Everybody's been pretty much isolated this past year. And just kind of good, weird family, personal limitation drama, which is wonderful to have the option to even have family drama. Some people would love to have family drama and they can't because they don't have family. Maybe they don't live here. Maybe they were all passed on. Maybe they never had much family to begin with. So I guess the option of family drama is sort of, it's kind of pretty lucky, even though it's stressful, tense, and irritating sometimes, depending upon the family member. They all seem to have their own dimensional qualities, in particular to rants and things they like to obsess over, as we all do. Me, I'm just straight up addicted. But I'm off hard drugs and I'm off alcohol almost 11 years. That's why I can smile today. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. All right. Otherwise, you'd be like, where's my Twinkie? That kind of thing. It's kind of the regular routine of the addict. Something like that. It's so weird to think back to the days of when I was partying and I actually had opportunities. I mean, shit, I'd be on the performing at Lollapalooza as a spoken word poet, or I'd be doing gigs at French restaurants, or people would be asking me to record on their labels, or touring with musicians a little bit, playing a lot of gigs, and I'm a musician, so I know what I do, or did. I do a little bit. Got a gig coming up on May 22nd. Yeah, baby. Live stream. Me and my piano. The Royal Room Staycation series. Enjoy. But in general, I'm still kind of crawling out of bed here. Get some tea. Oh, I'm getting old. You see those wrinkles? Holy crap. I used to be young and beautiful. I didn't realize it till I looked back. Based on how I am now, I realize once I was young and beautiful, which is a bizarre thing for someone to realize later in life that they were once beautiful. As the bartender said back in the day when I showed him my ID, he said, I used to be pretty. So, hey, What are you going to do? Well, I just got to keep a little bit of exercise in your life. Try to stay positive. And for me lately, the stock market's not that exciting, although I did just sort of liquidate a little bit because these $5, $10 positions weren't getting me nowhere, man. I was going down to like $3 and $8. I'm like, this is a joke. But I guess, I'm still, even if I sold Disney, I sold the Duck, I sold all those guys. All I'm holding on to is, what am I holding on to? I guess I'm holding on to ADdiCtEd. That's the big one. And some cryptos. A little bit of American Airlines. But which is doing good. But nothing's doing as good as the cryptos today, man. I'm up like 30% with those, which is not much because I only got $3 now. But it's something, man. Make enough to buy a donut. Get yourself a donut and maybe a cup of decaf coffee. The trick is finding sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan donuts. How you gonna find that? Might as well just eat air, man. It's tricky. But so the health is wealth routine seems to be all that's left at this juncture at the age of 50. Health is truly wealth because as I look around, a lot of people are dying, man. People are getting sick off stuff that could very easily come around and be an issue for someone my age. Brothers and sisters, and everything is doctor visits and certain types of health to prolong your life. My mother has passed, and she was very, very serious in the past month or two about vitamins. She thought that the vitamins would save her from the medical establishment. And she thought that the medical establishment might be technically not the best for her health. But the reality is she was going down very fast, and vitamins weren't going to cut it. But I guess it's the hope that they will. So now I've got a whole house full of vitamins and everything to repair your liver, which is good because I'm sure I drank harder than her or my dad. I was a blackout drunk. I was a crawl on the ground, sleep under a truck type of guy. No joke. Sometimes. Well, when you're in Florida, do as the Floridians do, Hey, Christmas Island, baby. Yeah, so I never went to Christmas Island, but I did talk to a lot of people from there when I lived in Key West. That was the Bum Island. It was soon to be Oprah Winfrey's Island, I think, but it was also a giant bum island. Just row your little boat out to Christmas Island. Set up your tent and kick it with the bums. But I escaped the trajectory of that lifestyle and got sober. Thanks to some help from several people. My brothers pushed me into AA, and my other brother gave me vitamins and kicked me out of the house and wouldn't let me live there. And I'd go sleep on top of somebody's garage and sleep on someone's porch. It was warm in Florida. You could do that stuff. Drink yourself into a coma and wake up in a bush and get up and do the whole thing again. It's crazy. No one likes to drink alone. But you gotta be able to put on a nice pair of pants and not be covered with poo. You gotta not have a beard the size of Michigan and hair that's destroyed and eyeballs geeked to fuck. I mean, huckster, lucksty, boop, a doop, boo, yeah. So, I think the reality here is being addicted is going to come with its own challenges. And those challenges could be, at this point in life, they could be life-threatening. So I'm aware of the potential liver damage that's been done. And watching my other family struggle with colon issues, So it's just basic human organs now, man. Like, will your human organs survive the next 15 years? Well, shit. If you start eating super carefully, you're more careful about the intake of things you do, you exercise, you probably do take some vitamins, although some people will say vitamins are a joke. But I think that it's possible that it could be useful. Maybe try to stay away from the skin cancer, too. Not going into the sun too much. But general emotional, spiritual health would be the key. Lately, my big one is since I had a really hectic week, insane week, dealing with the state issues with my mother's vehicles. My poor mom, she spent a few months on the ground living inside a old 1972 aristocrat landliner trailer with no amenities, dude. Like, as if there were no walls, kind of. I mean, it was like just insulation and boards and sleeping on a bunch of beams with a board on top of them and blankets. And she'd injured herself and she couldn't move for months. And, it's a kind of a, I mean, I guess you'd say it's kind of sad. But she was pretty much there. At one point, she thought about getting a better trailer. I talked to her about getting one, and she felt nervous about using any money that I might have had to help. But I was hoping to help, but turns out things went really fast. Anyways, we tried to drive her truck and trailer, and woo, that was intense. Wrong hitch, bad hitch. So the truck was going like this as we were driving. So we went back, put it in storage after we almost went nuts. Now it's back in storage. You paid the storage, and the old truck and beat up trailer. I guess you can't get rid of an old trailer. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares about old trailers, man. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna charge you $1,500 just to crush it. Couldn't I spend $1,500 and have it totally redone and turned into an immaculate, incredible trailer? I think so. So why would I do that? I mean, I could put $1,500, make it nice, and then sell it for at least $50. Shit. Why crush it? Somebody could live in it. 1,500? I think the trailer was only 500 when she bought it. Just a piece of junk. But hey, it's not really because the wheels work. It pulls. So, and it's got walls. Ceiling may be a little drippy. I don't know. It's pretty exposed, man. There's no walls for the bathroom. And it's hardcore, dude. It's hardcore. And most people won't live this extreme. My mother was a survivalist, so pretty extreme living with a truck and a mini trailer in a $400 a month place up in Forks. Anyways, ruminating on the possibilities of an early crocodile, an early passing on into the next plane due to organ failure of myself in a few years here. But right now, I'm going to have a smoothie. I'm going to have some tea. I'm going to exercise a little bit. And maybe I'm going to order some new pads for my wrist so that when I bicycle, I don't injure my tenosynovitis or tendonitis or whatever that thing is. It's got the swollen tendon that hurts like a bastard. So that is going to be good because I do my rehabilitation exercises, twirl my wrists. Kind of a cool thing if you've never done it, to try to twirl your wrists. Old lady at the park was telling me how she does this. I do this too. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready for this. Exercise, eat well, and remember, breathing exercises: deep, slow, deep in, bad trader. Wow.